right, gentlemen.
Hey, what's going on, everybody in the second world? It's us, the Black Standing Chronicles. You got me, Sparky Jackson. You got somewhere over here, Oni Bakuman, right around the corner. And then we got a fella named Toony Toon, right around here somewhere. We talk about Tekken. We talk about all the fun stuff. We talk about the crappy stuff. We talk about everything that you want to know about how god awful this game is and why we still play it. That's basically what the plan is right now.
Yep.
Um, we have a very interesting conversation we got going on. Pretty much the plan is that we're going to talk about a little about Evo, Japan 2024 that just happened, and I think then we'll dovetail into some other fun stuff. What do you guys think?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So first off, what did you guys think about top eight? Do you guys think guys think about Lily and all that
Top
fun
six
stuff?
at Evo.
Yeah.
It
What?
was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. Um, Definitely not as many characters I was expecting to see in top six. Two laws. In top six, which I was rooting for them the whole time.
Yeah.
It was, I wanted to see either Double or Monghya go to grand finals and win it, but that's just me. I
Yeah.
like I like seeing Law. He's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's and I
And
mean
I,
those
I
are
don't have a
both
problem with
skills.
Chikadin. I don't have a problem with Chikadin, but I do wish that Chikadin would go back to playing Jin, because his Jin was fucking insane. It's always insane.
Oh,
But I
okay.
mean,
Hmm.
That's
fuck it.
his
Like,
that's
you're a
his
top
good
player,
Jin.
you can play whoever you want.
Yeah.
No, man. He needs to there's a boy in Seattle or Washington, I should say, and he's like, "Look, dude, I'm going to tell you what the fuck is up right now. You better stop playing this bitch ass Lily." No,
Yes, dude.
no.
There's somebody all the way across the world saying you need to play Jin and at least be somewhat of a non-loser and play honest tech.
Listen,
This is
because
like,
I saw the tweet that Joey Fury sent out, and I 100% agree. But about, like, the tweet about like being carried and stuff, right? Like, I'm
yeah,
sure you guys saw that tweet, right?
yeah,
Which I don't have a problem at all. I 100% agree. But you also have to have that other side, whereas, like, yeah, we can acknowledge the fact that you're playing a top tier. Like, who cares? Like, it's not a bad thing playing a top tier to win, right? Oh, okay, yeah, it's not a bad to play the top tier to win, but it's also not bad for us not to respect you for not playing a character that is your specialty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's a double standard.
Yeah,
I think that's
100%.
I think it's only fair.
Yeah, no, 100%. And it's just like, well, it's just an opinion kind of thing, right? It's the same thing with
Yeah.
Atif Butt. Atif Butt is like a insane Jin player. There's
Oh,
like
yeah.
three Jins out there. There's Chikarin, there's Atif Butt, and
Well, there's more. There's
well,
CBM,
there's actually yeah, but
CBM, Chikadin, Devil
uh,
Stir,
Raif from Saudi.
Atif.
yep,
Yeah, Raif.
Raif
Raif has
actually
amazing
fucking
Jin.
stays with his character.
Yeah.
Mm,
Daniel Motto.
Daniel Motto, that guy,
Yeah,
mm, that's true.
Daniel
he's he,
Motto's insane.
he's gonna do some stuff. I hope in T8. He's gonna do some, he's in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber right now. He's killing.
Mhm.
And it's crazy to think about. Like, actually, a lot of top players are probably still in that chamber, just kind of waiting and being like, "All right, let's see what's going to really happen," and then
Yep.
they're going to spring out at a random tournament in France somewhere and being like, "Yo, I'm gonna go get top eight."
Yeah,
That's gonna be crazy.
it's just a thing now. Now we can
Yeah,
always expect that there's like some to be some crazy stuff everywhere. I mean, hell, like there were even like in speculating Chinese people would be like on the rise this tournament because there was a couple of Chinese players that entered Evo and they did pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mm,
uh,
no, what am I saying? There is a random like holy shit like shocking the scene sort of insertion. There was.
There's a Chinese scene coming up.
Hey yo, let's
Oh,
go.
it's not even. Well, the Chinese guys did really good, but there's one that's especially more notable at this moment.
Okay.
What do you guys? Who do you
Okay.
guys think I'm talking about?
I mean, the
Was
only
it-
one.
Was it a parent at Evo?
Mm.
Is it Evo?
No. It was Yagami from Australia. Got 9th.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I did see that.
dude.
Ooh, Yagami.
Brown man.
Y'all got me.
Yeah.
He beat Nee, right?
He beat Nee. He beat
He beat Nee.
Ulsan, I think. Yeah.
He beat Ulsan. Yep.
And he beat. There was another notable player he beat. Yeah, he beat
Kenya.
Nee, Ulsan, and Pena. That was it. Yeah. Yagami
Mm.
is crazy good, and he's just like this normal dude from Australia. You know, it's got.
Australia is kind of
cool.
crazy, dude. I mean, they got don't they got Rest over there? Rest lives in Australia now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
He got out in
crazy.
32nd or 33rd. I don't remember exactly. I saw the tweet, but yeah. Rest eliminated Colorcore. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't know about that. And you know it's interesting that now Tekken 8 is bringing so many new players to this, and I feel like the top player like bubble is gonna change drastically in the next year or so. Like the top players are gonna still be there, but there's gonna be a lot more of them now, and we're gonna be having discussions of who is the best top 5 in China or who's the best top 5 in South America, and we're actually going to be able to have players to kind of go off of. And I'm curious about the next big region. If it still is going to be Pakistan, if it's still going to be the same 5 or 6, or it might be somebody else. We really don't know. And I'm just hoping that we can get to a place where everybody can kind of have their number 1 or number 2 kind of player. That'd be cool.
You see, because overall thing, 3 out of 4 DRX members got top 6 except me. What's something that's very interesting is that, I mean, obviously one of those DRX members is Lohai, and obviously he's very good, right? Like, we can all acknowledge that, but like, and Chanel and Infested are really, really good too, but like, if there was any DRX member that I expect there to be in top 6, it's Nee and Lohai.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that like Chanel and Infested aren't capable of that stuff, like they are, but who's more prominent to do it though? Like more consistently, I'd say. I think it's
Exactly.
Nee and Lohai,
Yeah.
But now, like Lohai did it, but Nee's not doing it, and you like I've been like hearing this for like the past like whole week, is that Nee's just not adjusted. Nee's not adapted to this game. Like he can't adapt to this game, stuff like that. I'm like, I don't think you guys realize this, but I think Nee has already adapted to this game. He just doesn't like it.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the way he has adapted to this game.
Yeah.
Because if we're being honest here, if we're being completely honest, Infested and Chanel's styles of play are played around being aggressive. They've never been the hardcore defensive type like Nee and Lohai have. Like, they've never been that way. They've always been solid aggression, amazing offense. That's strictly their thing. They have really good defense. Like, they have much better defense than your regular your average player, right?
Yeah.
But they're heavily focused on offense, and that's why I think that they did so well.
Well, yeah, and there are players that are going to. You can even see it in Texas Showdown. That was also there. There were 3 big tournaments that were kind of around. Obviously, Evo Japan being the biggest one. The second was Texas Showdown, and the third was the Level Up Expo in Vegas. All of which were good. Oh yeah. By the way, good shit, Gamble. That was some good play.
Hey,
I know what you tweeted, but I still think you played well. But GG's on that. You could see that there was a lot of let's see who won Texas Showdown. It was Obscure, and Obscure won with Alyssa. Obviously, he's OG Alyssa. Like that's he's always being Alyssa. But it was crazy to see Anakin get out in the early parts of top 8. Or they do top 8 as well. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then Evo Japan, the winner was Lily, and of course it was Chikarin. And second was holy shit. Second was wait, remind me. I'm blanking.
It was,
Lohai, thank you. Lohai with Dragon Ball,
Lohai,
right?
yeah.
And third
Yeah.
was
He got sweep.
yeah, he got sweet, and third was Chanel with Alyssa. And then you look at Texas Showdown, Lily was up there too. Trojan got third. So Lily was third. First was Alyssa. Second was Joe. No.
Or no, I thought.
No. Joe Crush
wait, did
won. Right. What?
did Chanel get third? I thought
Let me hold on.
Wait. I'm fucking stoned. I'm not stoned, but Joe was second. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Okay, wait for
I'm tired.
okay for wait.
oh
wait,
Chanel was third. Okay.
Yeah, Chanel should have been third. Yeah, I'm pretty.
Okay.
That, yeah. But for Texas Showdown, Trojan was third.
Joe second.
Joe second, and
Obscure
Obscure
first.
first. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
can see there's like, obviously with the exception of Jack, there is like that concentrated set of characters that are kind of going up there. And that's not to say that none of these people would have been up there anyways, but you know, it is interesting, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And what? So what was the third tournament by chance? So I can actually bring up the standings and everything. It was
The Level Up Expo at Vegas.
Oh right, I didn't watch that one. Who got first, second, and third there?
I'm actually looking that up right now.
If me doesn't like kimchi, I don't like kimchi. I didn't see that. Oh, shit.
Yeah, the 2 laws in top 6 was pretty surprising to me too, because I never really thought that. Like, I know law is like really good in this game, but I didn't think that
Okay.
it was like top 6 potential.
Those
So-
guys are really fucking good, though, to be fair. Like, those are
Oh
like
yeah,
the
double
fucking
and
laws. in
double and
Mongoose.
manga, yeah. Double's
Yeah.
like arguably the best law in the world.
In the world, yeah.
Yeah.
So Level Up Expo was Fear of Silence, and
Yeah,
then
okay.
Hendo, and then Run a Black.
Oh,
Endo,
two gins, right?
Yeah, 2 Jits.
yeah, yeah,
Two
yeah.
Jits, and then Dragonov, and then Way
Yeah.
Gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's like, it was good, man. It was a really good tournament. I saw
And
that,
then,
and I saw, like, the classic Jackie versus Gamble, even though they were, like,
Yeah.
teammates and all that. It was cool. It was cool. This was a good tournament weekend. All 3 of them were hard to watch at the same time. Especially with fucking Evo Japan being at the butt crack of dawn. Oh, my God. I don't
2
see
a.m.
Japan,
morning,
but
brother.
damn, dude. My whole cycle is fucked. I have to take
Yeah.
a few days to fix it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, like that. Yeah, those tournament wins, like you can obviously see Dragunov was fucking top 3 in both. You know, all, or except for Texas Showdown. You good, Mark?
Oh. Okay.
Maybe
Dog-
something
it's
came
probably,
up.
Probably the dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But
Mhm.
yeah, there's you can clearly see that there's decent. Oh my God, I remember there was that one moment in grand finals, I think, when Lily did her feisty rabbit into the quarter circle forward 2-1. You know how like the last hit is a counter hit launcher?
Yes.
Lohai was like sidestepped the shit out of that, was behind her.
Oh my God.
And it still hit. I was like,
Yeah.
what the
Dude,
fuck,
there
dude?
were
Okay.
a couple of instances of that, and I was just like screaming, like, "Holy shit, dude!" He got so fucked up. It's Lily.
What that means now?
Lily is really good. Like beyond the fact of
Oh, yeah.
like the players
yeah.
themselves.
I
Like
think she's
piloting.
top 10.
Yeah, easily.
I think
oh,
she's
yeah.
top 10. Easily.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alyssa and Lily, I think, are really slept on. Like Alyssa, Lily, and Shaheen. I think those are like the 3.
I didn't realize
like,
how fucked up Alyssa was until I saw this tournament, dude. Like,
Brother.
both tournaments, the amount of chip damage she does with those chainsaws is fucking ridiculous.
It's insane.
And
bro.
on top of that, like, it was already a problem in Tekken 7 as it was when we were trying to, like, either whip punish it or, like, punish, like, chainsaw move, like the the high chainsaws or whatever, the amount of active frames, dude. The amount of times I saw Manga and Double duck that, and they try to launch with wall standing 2, and then they just get clipped by one of the chainsaws on like the last hit or something. Ridiculous. That should not be a thing. I read you correctly. I waited for as long as you fucking needed me to, and I still get punished for it? No, dude. That needs to go. That chainsaw shit needs to go. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I mean, do you think they need to fix the active frame? Or
I
what do you think?
I definitely think they need to fix the active frames on it and lower the chip damage more, because they're not risking anything.
No.
Like, I think that like the chip would be justifiable if they were risking something, but they're not. The low chainsaws is only -12.
Yep.
The mid chainsaws are all safe, and yeah, you can interrupt with the dick jab to get her out of it, but like, what's to stop her from pulling it out again?
Yeah,
And
Exactly.
she does the high chainsaw, you still have to wait until the active frames are done and then while standing punish, which is almost frame perfect pretty much. It's almost a frame perfect punish. What are they risking?
Yeah.
They're not
And-
risking anything, and the reward that they get for that is insane.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like it's scary to dick jab that shit, man. Like, I know how to deal with it because I've played a lot against between Jason and like some other people, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of scary stuff. I never pull it out. Yeah. There you go. Well, let's see. It says Joe Crush says Alyssa's playing like a boss in the game, and all top tiers have twirly whirly moves and combos. Give Leo a twirly whirly move. Dude, give Kazuya a fucking twirly whirly move. That's
Give
what
everybody a
Exactly.
twirly whirly move if it's gonna be like this.
Bro, give everybody a flippy flappy move. Give everybody a move.
Yeah.
So on completely other news, do you know about this Eddie bot by chance?
Yes.
Oh yes, Jin
Jim
Mashima.
Mashima.
Yo,
Jin
that is
Mashima is a legend,
just-
dude.
the
I
greatest
almost
bot.
want them to buff Eddie just for him.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah.
It is literally the greatest thing in the entire world. It's a bot that does 3-3-3. Like,
Well, I don't even think it's a bot. Like, it's just like he
It's a
puts
turbo.
it's turbo mode 3
that's
on his
amazing.
stick. Yeah, he just presses turbo on his
That's
stick,
so-
and just presses 3, and then like the
That's-
stick does it for him.
Yep.
That's the greatest thing ever.
And it
makes me
happens to
so
be the
happy.
select. It's like X is select. So
Yeah.
you know he
Do you
doesn't
know
have
how
to
much-
do anything.
Dude, do you know how many followers he's gained over like the past 3 days? That dude's already at 5K or something like that.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's
With
amazing.
a
2,000.
consistent 1,000 people like watching and shit. That
I mean,
dude's gonna
I
get
mean,
partner.
He's gonna get a partner. That's crazy.
He's gonna get partner off of this shit.
Yeah, dude.
The
Yeah.
fastest partner you've ever seen. Oh my
And
god.
honestly, I'm all for it. I don't give a fuck. That's so sick.
yeah.
I would, dude.
yeah.
That
Kelly,
is so cool.
Kelly doesn't give a fuck about Tekken anymore, right? But he
Uh-huh.
watches that shit all the time, dude. He's like, dude, it's 2,000 viewers now. And it'll be like in the middle of the night, and it's like not doing anything with us. And he's like,
Oh my
yeah,
god,
he's
dude.
gonna enter the tournaments too. You know,
Oh,
he's
hell
just gonna
yeah.
mash 3 with fucking Eddie.
And here's the thing. Crazy part is, you know he's gonna be winning some matches
Yep.
Yeah, he will.
because
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, I said I can list several people that would die to it.
Yep. right here. This guy. Because I would want to be doing all that dumb shit of like, oh, I'm gonna go duck and punish, herp and derp, and then get drilled. 'Cause that's what would happen.
Yep.
But yeah, that's great.
Kudans
Mashima
was there.
is a legend.
Yeah, Kudans was there. He did really good. It was cool in bringing
Yeah.
up. He was like, yeah, I gotta like learn the game better and all that. And actually, wait, who was it? Was it? Wait, someone notable took out Kudans. It was that I was gonna bring up. Was it Jimmy or no?
No, I don't think
No,
it was
it
Jimmy.
was Tekken Master. Tekken Master. took out
Tekken
Kudans.
Master, yeah.
Yeah.
Tekken Master.
Tekken
beat
Master
Kudon.
fucked some shit up today, or not today.
Yeah, he
this
got
weekend.
ninth.
Yeah.
He got fucking ninth, which is
Mhm.
crazy. Because he's been playing Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Playing Mortal Kombat, that's crazy.
Well, Tekken Master was always really good at Tekken, but
Yeah.
but like you know, I know he took more priority to Mortal Kombat for the last long while, which is crazy that he just doesn't need to give a shit. He's just like, yeah, I'll just go like get 8. That's cool, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy J Train did amazing too.
Mm-hmm.
Or a new game that's just come out. Like, I don't like. We obviously don't know if Jimmy's been. He has probably been playing in the shadows, but like, do you think he's been playing for like that long? You know, to like from like the very beginning to like now. Do you think he's been playing that much?
I mean, all I'm gonna say is sidestep Jet Upper. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that one
yeah.
clip.
He
Yeah.
was doing Tekken 7 shit.
Yeah.
I know, but at the
just
same
good.
time, like he's just good. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
He doesn't need to use Tekken 7. And what is even Mac is doing the same thing. He's not using like Heat at all. Like,
no.
they're just playing basic Tekken and like kind of fucking people up for it.
I think Jimmy got 17th. He did it. He did really fucking good. I think, was he the highest placing USA player? I think he was.
I think
Wasn't
he
he?
may have been. Yeah.
At Evo Japan.
Damn.
King Ray Jr. called out America for not being good enough to get him out of pools.
Oh, King Ray Jr. couldn't get out of pools.
I
couldn't
saw
get out of-
his salty tweets. He was like, I didn't have a great experience at Evo. I went 2
Oh,
and 2.
shut up.
I was
Shut
just
up.
like, look, I mean, it's like, yeah, like,
Who-
yeah.
Oh, here's
I
the
mean,
thing.
honestly, we should have saw this coming, dude. We, like, America, come on. NA, our highest placing person is our Lord and Savior, Jimmy J Tran, and he only got 17th. Which, not saying that's a bad placement, but
He's
for the
retired.
people that have been
He's
fucking
retired.
training, that's been training since day 1 on this fucking game, right?
Yep,
Fucking day 1, and they get outperformed by Jimmy,
Yeah.
who's
exactly.
probably barely playing the game, by the way. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. NA, we're kind of jokes.
Yeah,
we're kind
it's
of
trash.
jokes.
Yeah, trash. And
No, well, bro, wait a minute. Even crazier. Even I just popped up Evo Japan 2024. Okay,
Uh-huh.
King Ray Jr. His placing was 257th. Okay,
Okay.
King Ray Senior 129.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what?
That's
Yeah.
like good shit. Good shit,
Yeah.
man. Actually, respect. GG's. Yeah, like actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yes.
That's real?
I have it up right here.
That's tight. No, good for him, man.
King-
He's
King
Yeah,
Ray
good
King
Jr.
Ray is tight,
What
man.
the
Good
fuck?
job.
The
Keep-
kid that's been playing since day 1 of Tekken 8, his father. Yo, get on my level, son. Get on my level.
That's kind of hilarious. It's like, could you imagine the plane ride home? They're just sitting next to each other, and then
Bro.
I don't know what his dad is gonna be like, but he's gonna be like, "Yeah, I did better than you, dude." You know, just kind of like get that little jab in there.
You know it's even crazy.
I'm sure they had some funny jokes about it with each other or something. I'm sure it happened.
Yeah.
You know what's even crazier? You know what's even crazier? King J, 257 as well too. So
Oh, King
Wow.
K was there. I forgot.
yeah, King Ray Senior was better than King J and King Ray Jr. What the hell?
I'm
I
not gonna
love it.
lie. I'm not like.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, no, not to shit on him, but like, you know, it's not, dude. Like, people need to understand. This is fucking Evo Japan.
Yeah.
Evo Japan, in like the first time of this tournament, this game has been in like any sort of tournament, like real tournament level, right? Where it's like that many
Yeah.
people. Like, yeah, this is a no joke tournament, man.
Like
Yeah.
skill level wise, I think. I feel like Evo Japan always dishes out like the best competition
Killers.
compared to
Killers.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Just
That's
because I
very
think
true.
it's hard. Just because I already think it's hard to get to Vegas like by itself. So like, there's like certain countries where it's hard. Like Pakistan. Like it's already hard enough for Pakistanis to get to Vegas, right? I'm like, I know it sucks that they couldn't make it to Japan or whatever because of visa issues, but Evo Japan has always been harder than
Yeah.
than
Hey,
Vegas.
By the way, I'm just looking through the pools of Evo Japan. Sonic Fox got top 65.
Yeah, he did good.
Yeah.
Rest got top 50, and I believe
33rd, if I'm not mistaken.
Shadow got 33rd.
Mhm.
Who else was there?
Cuddle was kind of around there too, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, AK was 33.
That is
He
the
lost
first matchup, Jason.
he lost double in knee, which is kind of rough. That's got to be rough. Who else? Nobi-san, he got 25th,
Mm.
and also knee got 25th as well too.
I know JDCR got out pretty. He lost the mirror. With,
Yeah,
to Lohai.
The Aloha, yeah.
JDCR got 25th. He lost to Lohai and Saint. And
Yep.
Saint played really well as well too. I mean, man.
And he just
it's-
freshly got sponsored too.
which is
Yeah.
Falcon, by
Yep.
Falcon. That's really cool. Yeah. Which is really,
The
really
worst
cool.
I've done overseas was 17th in Korea. Damn, which tournament was
Damn.
that, by the way? As well as, Evo Japan way harder than Rando Monday online tournament. Yes, thank you. Someone said it. I'm sorry. Look, I like King Ray Jr. I don't dislike him or anything like that. But this was like, this was ego being shattered, like in real fucking time. It's like, look, dude, you're good. You're on the come up. That's tight and all, but beating fucking like weed smoker 420 online, and to be fair, he is beating like actually good players online. To be frank,
Yeah.
but like Evo Japan is a different. It's just a different game, man. Like legitimately.
And I think I feel like this is gonna be either a watershed moment for him to be like, okay, I need to really figure out what I did wrong, or he's just gonna say like his tweets have been saying, oh screw it, whatever. You know what I mean? And but here's the thing, like that not understanding, but that way of thought is either going to propel him to Evo. He's probably gonna go to Evo anyways, or Combo Breaker or whatever. And will that change his idea of how to really extend and go far? Because if he comes out of this like, okay, shit, I went 2-2, I flew all the way to Japan, and all I cared about was Tekken 8, and I went 2-2.
No, all he cared about was winning. And that is his big
True.
fucking mistake. He was like, I'm going to go. The irony was that the only times I've ever done good is because I didn't care about winning. I was just like, all right, I'm just going to play, right? And that's the best I've ever done. The moment I cared about winning, I lost to Blaze, and I lost to all these people in Winter Showdown, and I had to smoke weed on stage just to like keep my shit together, right? Because I was worried about getting fucking whatever place, right? Yeah, it's okay,
Exactly,
Yeah.
and I think we've all been in that situation where we want to do well, and that doing well makes us kind of go insane a little bit. You know what I mean? Because we want to play the best that we can, but then that tricks our brain into thinking, okay, I need to do this all the time. When in actuality, everything is an ebb and flow. Everything, you got a lot of highs, you got a lot of lows, you got a lot of highs, you got a lot of lows. And with King Ray, he's been on such a high that sadly, the world was saying, hey, you need to drop some a little bit and kind of come back to earth.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping this will create a stronger player, because he's been playing. Shoot, he was 8 when he started playing this game. He's 18 now.
Yeah, he's been gassed up since he was a child, and he's been around the competitive scene forever. But it's good.
Forever.
You need like a big loss to
Reality check.
Yeah, the reality check. For me, it was Combo Breaker. I went 1-2 in Combo Breaker the first time I went, and I was just like, holy shit, dude. And
I went fucking. I think I went 3-2 or 2-2 at fucking Evo last year, and David already knows how pissed off I was.
Yeah.
I was fucking DMing him. I was fucking so pissed off, and then Noah made that Evo experience so much better.
Yeah.
Because I was so focused on winning
Yeah.
Yep.
Shoot, brother, I went 0-2 the first 3 Evos I went. So yeah, yes.
Respect.
I went 0-6 for the first 3 Evos. And then it's funny, after those 3 Evos, I stopped. And then I got into Tekken, and then I went like 3-2, and I would have lost to the Eddie player that I would have fought, but I was being trash. And then last year, then the year I got there, I was able to get out. So I'm like, hey, go me. But beside the point. The point is that I'm hoping King Ray Jr. will come out of this a new and stronger player.
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
agree.
And I
That's
like
fine.
don't feel bad either because I don't remember. I don't even think Spirogin made it out
Nope.
of
Yeah.
pools.
And
Oh,
yeah, look at Mike or String Bean, right? He like he was 64th or something. Jason did better than him. You know, like
Yeah.
it's just like it's just how it is. And you
Yeah.
know, he moved on and did his thing, and that's how it is. Yeah, Spear went 2-2. It's
yeah,
this
shit
is
happened.
a fucking blender of a tournament. Like people
It
don't
is.
get, and Japan is different. They don't play
Yeah.
like they don't play like how they play here, right? It's not the same, right?
No, it's
Yeah.
not even close.
Yeah, it's insane. Mike and I got the same. Oh, okay, in 193. My bad. Okay, but the point
Okay.
stands, right? I mean, no offense, Jason, right? But like the expectation, right, is that he would go like a lot further. But
Higher.
like, you know,
Yeah.
and like he didn't mean anything. He took it like a champ, right? Like you know, and this is a legitimately like a previous Evo champ. You cannot like take that shit as your expectations to go, and he went 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And fucking Evil
I'm
Japan,
proud of
it
you,
doesn't
Jason.
matter.
Yeah.
Legitimately proud.
Legitimately proud, you know, and it's you know, I feel like, you know, me for instance, you know, I've had this weird obsession of trying to get there, get this, get that. I've talked to David and Tooney about this, and it's a lot of I have it in my brain that I don't know, for some reason that I need to feel like my contemporary, like I'm playing with my contemporary, like I'm playing at that high level. And then when that doesn't happen, my brain starts playing tricks on myself, and then I start getting down, start being all, you know, emo and angry at myself. And I think it's a situation with him where he's getting to that point, and a lot of players are getting to that point where they're like, I want to get to that next portion, I want to get to that next chapter of my Tekken novel, and they're stuck on page 70 when they just want to get to 71. And I think that's what a lot of players are at right now.
Yeah. Everyone's jerking
Where-
off in the mirror.
Yep.
Yep. And I've done it too. Trust me, dude.
Yep.
When I got this fucking like perfect electric shit down, I was just like, oh, I'm so fucking sick, right?
Yeah.
And like you get that into your head, and then like you forget that it's like, bitch, you got to learn fundamentals, right? And you know, and it's like the sad truth is that like to get to the top, it's really boring. It's actually
That is a very
and like people are like, but it's a game, it should be fun. But it's like it's kind of like you have to have a lot of discipline. It is tedious, yeah. You have to be in that lab, and then you have to try that like really fucked up thing that you know that no one that you were never aware of. Instead of just being like, I'm gonna go back in the queue and rank up as much as I can, and then the rank, like the boost mentally of the rank will like overflow you, and you're like, holy shit, I'm fucking Tekken King or whatever it is, and like I'm literally, and then you're like, I'm the king, I'm literally the king. You just hear that fucking title, you get all jazzed up, and
Right here. That is me personified. I did that about yesterday. Yeah, I did
I
that.
was using myself as an example. I wasn't trying to shit on
Oh,
you.
okay,
Okay,
sorry,
no,
no, no,
I'm also
no, you're
Tekken
good.
King. I just want to just to not poop on you for like our.
I know for a
No,
fact.
you're good. No, you're good, David. Trust me.
I know
It's
for
all
a
good.
fact, just because I'm God of Destruction doesn't mean that I could even. I don't even think I could make it out of pools in Evil Japan. And I'm a God of Destruction. Like that rank means fucking jack shit in the fucking tournament.
Yeah, yep.
Fucking jack.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know, and you know, I feel like a lot of players, like obviously there's that adage of rank doesn't matter and rank matters and all that stuff. Obviously, because you play Tekken. For me, like it's nice to have that shiny title, but I'd rather go to a tournament and not go 0-2 rather than getting that shiny title. That's
Right.
how I look at it. I'd rather want to go 2-2, be happy, and go have drinks.
Mhm.
That's how I look at it. And I think a lot of players don't want to see that, or they want that high rank, but they also want to have that. Oh, I'm gonna go 7-2 and be top 8 as well too. When we know for a fact a lot of the online strategies obviously won't work online or offline. I'm sorry.
Yep.
And I mean, obviously we're all of us are in different portions of our book, and I feel like right now new players are feeling the effects of this said Tekken book that we're all a part of, and I think people are taking it more harder than others. I would say not just necessarily just pro players, but casual players as well too that want to, have at least play stronger players, but they hit that wall, and then they're like, why should I go in the lab for 4 hours and watch Jindu down 2 like 5,000 times? That's not fun. I want to just go be like Eddie and mash buttons and have fun.
Well,
there's
yeah, exactly. There was a brilliant chatter in that Eddie thing. He said, "I fear not the man that has practiced 10,000 kicks one time. I fear the man that's practiced one kick 10,000 times."
that is beautiful.
The bot is doing more practice than people are doing. He's mastering his little 3-3-3 game, and people aren't like learning shit. People want the results but don't want to put the work. Yeah, and it's like it has nothing.
Yeah.
This is not even a Tekken thing. Like,
No, it's not.
like,
Yeah.
it really isn't. It's just
a life thing.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, bitch, you're not getting handed a fucking free cake, right?
I mean, I like cake though. Cake's good.
Yeah.
It's got thing.
It's
So-
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So kind of after dovetailing on that topic, I would like to ask you guys a question. What is your opinion on commentary? Do you I
Go ahead.
Yeah,
We'll stay
let it
silent.
out.
You let it
Let
out,
it out.
Mark. You already tried
Yeah.
before the start. So yeah.
No beating around this bush.
okay, I'm going on my little soapbox, but I need your help to prop me up.
Okay, Mark. What do you think
Okay.
about commentary today?
To be honest, in my opinion, I wish there was an A, B, C tier team of commentary. I wish there was commentary that for pools, commentary for top 48, and then commentary for top 8. And there needs to be a way to not have to basically not have like basically I'm just gonna say, when you have commentators that are just screaming and yelling, and I understand getting hype, I understand getting excited about stuff. Like for instance, I'll go back to Combo Breaker a couple years ago with me and Arslan, right? That was crazy. People were yelling, people were screaming. That's understandable. But when you're screaming and yelling for a back 4 or a down 3, and you're getting way too excited, like fake excitement, that takes me completely out of the match, and it takes me completely out of the meaning of like Obscure winning that tournament. Honestly, in my opinion, because man, like Obscure obviously deserves it. It's a great player.
Yeah, he's really
But-
good. Underrated.
But very underrated. And but that took away from the grandeur of him winning, was just people just screaming and yelling for a back 3 or for maybe a counter hit. And it just took me out. and it's just frustrating. I don't know what you guys think. What do you guys think about, should commentary have like an A, B, B, C tier team?
Well,
Yeah.
Or-
yeah, I agree. Go ahead, Tony.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I agree. Yeah, I always thought that was already a thing, but like seeing how obviously Texas Showdown went down, like it was just like pretty much them the whole time, you know. So I guess it's not always a thing. Maybe they were the only ones that they could have found, but
Maybe.
yeah, I definitely do agree though.
Yeah. Like
I mean,
it's
go ahead,
one
go ahead.
thing it's one thing to do that. And so okay, you know what's kind of like a good example of like what was crazy hype and I didn't even know what the fuck they were saying, right? Do you remember that $50,000 tournament that Kudans entered in Saudi Arabia? And,
Yep.
yeah. Okay, so you remember, right? And this was
Uh-huh.
before they have this new kind of league thing there, but this is before that, right? This is like I guess when they were getting their stuff figured out. The commentators there were so hyped. It's completely in Arabic, and they like picked up on all like the really like small, intricate, like fucked up interactions and stuff, and it was so hype. It was the best commentary, and I don't speak a damn lick of Arabic, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's really like you could see that their knowledge was so intimate that they really loved it, and they were genuinely hyped, right? And like in the in betweens, they're like kind of what I assume was like picking off of each other's, whatever they're talking about, like, and it seemed like really natural. Like it almost felt like I was watching a soccer game, like a professional fucking
Yep.
soccer
Yeah.
game. So well
Yeah.
done, like good on them. And I'm sure I wish I knew Arabic so that I could just understand it. It must have been like hilarious and hype. I don't know, but just the energy they gave was so good. Instead of just
Oh, yeah.
like it's like yeah. With punish, right? Or whatever. It's like it's like commentary that I would give, right? Because I'm just the
Uh-huh.
last fucking guy at the tournament that decided to be on the stream setup,
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's like
Yeah.
6 good commentators in the world, and like that's it.
Yep.
Yeah,
One of them
is in
I've
Pakistan,
seen
too.
like
Yep.
like in Tekken 7 too. Like when Ken would do like the team battles in Korea, and I saw where the match where Boa by himself was partners with I think it was just partners with I'm Your Father, but he took out fucking he beat Chanel and Nee at like the same time pretty much. Like he beat Chanel like fucking clean sweeped him 2-0, and then he fucking went against Nee, clean sweeped him 2-0, and the commentators were all in all in Korean, and they were going fucking ape shit because like Boa like perfect electric one of them, and they were like, you're like, oh, jump on. Yeah, like, they were like yelling and stuff like that. Like it was really fucking hype. Like you could tell like how hype it was. And I know how it feels like when watching my previous matches, like, the commentary or whatever. I know what it feels like to have your commentary just be dog shit. I know how it feels. Like I fucking like I'm just gonna make a fucking example. I have nothing against them, okay? Winter Showdown. Okay. Winter Showdown, when I did a perfect electric on Sang when he was on Azucena, they the perfect electric. They thought I did wall standing 2 into electric. Can you
Are you-
believe that?
That's not even a thing.
Yeah. That's
That's
not
not
a,
even a
it's
thing.
not a
That's
thing.
not even a thing.
They thought that I did the wall standing 2, and then not only that was only Exhibit A, but like Exhibit B, I did in Tekken 7, I did a tournament with I was in Anya's tournament. I got second, but I be in Tondox were in winners finals. Kazuya mirror match. We're both like super fucking like good and like hyped to see each other because I haven't played them in a long time. We were going at it. We fucking did perfect electrics on each other, and our commentary was dog shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Schwandi. That commentary was horrible. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. Like I have nothing against you, Schwandi, but that commentary was awful.
Yeah.
Fucking awful.
Well, you see, here's the thing: is that like, I don't really mind as much in those contexts, right? Because those are
Yeah, I
like
don't
kind
care.
of more chill streams or whatever. What I
Yeah,
do
it's an
mind,
online tournament.
It's an online tournament, yeah. And it's like
Yeah,
whatever,
it
like
doesn't
everyone's just
matter.
kind of chilling. But what I do mind is when it's at a major or a regional,
Yes.
like where it's like this is like the fucking like this is the best of what we have, best of the best, right? And that's what kills me. And you are slowly seeing the what am I saying? You're slowly seeing the dissemination of shitty commentators into like bigger slots, because you remember like when there was like a big whining for like, why don't we get any fucking opportunities, right? And it's like, oh, and now we're seeing the ramifications. Yeah,
And you know what's funny too? You know what's funny too is that like I'm pretty sure Winter Showdown wasn't that organized to be like A, B, and C tier of commentary, right? But they comment I think it was Mustang and Rec, KDQ Rec. They commentated my match against Acro. Fucking beautiful commentary. Beautiful. Mustang with his high energy, he has like good knowledge of the game. Rec with also his high energy and like pretty good knowledge of the game, and like they were all like, it just seemed like they had like really good synergy when commentating.
Yeah,
that was really good commentary. But then,
go ahead, finish.
You just got like super cut out for like the last like 5 seconds. Could you repeat that?
Could you repeat that?
Oh shit.
Yeah, your mic is kind of like in and outing, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay, hold on.
We're good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good.
I just want to say, I don't think Mustaine is that knowledgeable in Tekken. I'm just gonna say that very bluntly. He says a lot of wrong shit. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Speak your mind, sir.
Okay, no. Okay, yeah. Maybe he's not that like
but the
high
energy,
knowledgeable,
the energy
but like
was match correct.
the energy was there.
100%. Yeah.
The moves that he was like saying, like when throughout like some of the matches, he was correct about most of them. I was like, oh, okay, like he's got pretty good knowledge, but like, how do you mess up a down 4-2 electric, like perfect electric? Like that's a pretty common thing. Like, you know, like it's not common like to see one in a match, right? Like in a tournament match, but like everybody knows what a perfect electric looks like.
Yeah.
Like they should at least, right?
Yeah.
So like, how do you mistake that for a wall standing 2 into electric?
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is I think the one biggest thing about commentators, because you know, I commentated for a while. I like it. Commentating's fun, but it is very hard. I'm not very good at it. It's fun. It's very fun because you know I get silly. But I think a lot of it is, for one, repetition. Like not a lot of people that want to do commentary want to put in the work, just like how we were talking about with going into the lab. They don't want to just go in and be like, all right, I'm gonna go commentate this match, just some random match in Tekken. Just turn the commentary off and you commentate, and then once you get those reps, you can then feel a lot more comfortable. Then once you feel comfortable, you can then figure out who you are. Are you a play-by-play or are you a color commentator? Because there's two. It's different.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing. It's two separate entities that become one in a commentator space. I'm just gonna say one of the best left and right is Sajam and IFC Yipes.
Yeah.
Those two guys work very well. Another one, obviously, Tasty Steve and Rip. Those two work very well. And obviously those guys have been doing commentary for almost 5, 6, 7, 8 years. You know, so they know how to work. And then obviously the originals were Ultra David and James Shen. Obviously.
Harrison Harrison Markman.
Harrison Markman. Exactly. And I mean, obviously that takes time and that takes effort and that takes understanding. But back to what we're having at hand. If you want to be hype and want to be exciting, that's great. Just know when to be be hype.
Yeah.
That's another big thing. Know when to pull it back and let the game play out. And then if you want to add something, add something.
Yeah.
But sometimes the best stuff is just letting the game play out. Just letting it go. Because we're hype already because we're watching good ass Tekken. Right? We're watching good fun Tekken. We're gonna
Yeah.
get hyped regardless. And if the commentators know that, the commentators don't really need to go that hard. They just
Right.
need to go hard enough to make obviously the chat excited, and then we'll be excited, and then everybody will be excited. And then we won't have this. I mean, then we won't have this soapboxy conversation again.
Yeah,
So-
and you know, I think, all right, I'm just gonna say it, right? I'm gonna say
Go
it.
ahead, do
You
it.
know,
Say it.
you know what is like a 1-to-1, like 100% correlation with all of the good commentators versus all the people who are not good commentators. It's literally they're good at the game.
Yeah.
It's just it.
Yeah.
You know who are the best commentators? So like Tasty Rip Steve, right? Steve is not going to get top 8 at Evo, okay? But he's really good. Like he's a solid player. Like he's gotten really good at the game, and he's like typically very vested in the games that he commentates. Same with Rip, obviously goes without saying, right? Like he sticks obviously more to Tekken. He was like up in the Evo. Like Rip has a long decorated years of that. Then you go to like ICFC, right? You know why? Like and especially the Europe one. I really like the Europe commentators because they had like it was Ao Richie was doing it there for a bit. Anakin would hop onto those as
Anakin.
well, and
Yeah.
there was someone else I'm forgetting. Rukang would be doing it as well.
Rukang, yeah, Rukang is a great.
Yeah, all of them like crazy decorated, like strong as fuck players, and like Anakin's a good commentator. Like it's like he's also got like the beyond the knowledge, like he's also like a likable, like, you know, like dude, right? And like he
Yeah.
expresses that, right? But then
Yep.
you have these people that fucking suck at the game, right? They're going in, they don't know what they're saying. Like okay, Mustaine, he has the right energy, but his main game is not Tekken, right? It's
Yeah,
like
it's Street
that.
Fighter or
It kills me.
something, right?
He'll be like, Bob, oh man, the Belly Buster didn't get launched. It's minus 15, and I'm like,
It's not.
it's not. You know, it's like, and he would say all this wrong shit, and then like it would just be like, okay, whatever. It's just kind of like, you know, you just have to know your shit, and it's just like not that. Like that's being a commentator is so much harder than being a player. I think people need to
Yes.
understand that
Yes.
because you need to
And that-
also be a player.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
That is
sit,
very true.
and like be linguistically good enough to like talk about it like in an elegant way, and then be like socially aware enough to not like like I'm already talking over you guys, so I'm like already displaying how good
No,
I am at this.
yeah.
Yeah, like so that you don't talk over them. You know, you like pair up with them nicely. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of
It's-
shit. Yeah.
There's a lot going on and for commentators, and we're not trying to shit on every commentator. We're not trying to shit on the commentary like sphere.
No, fuck that. I
But-
am. No, whatever.
Oh, you-
All right, yeah, no, fuck that. I am. Okay, all of them suck. There's 7 good
Yeah,
ones.
yeah.
You know, 2
There's
of them are in
7, well, yeah.
Pakistan. 2 of them are in
Exactly.
Korea. 2 of them are in America. You know?
Yo, let's go. Burning bridges. That's gonna
Okay, I'm
be.
sorry.
Hit 'em.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, we are kind of shitting on a lot of commentary.
Yeah.
But you know, at the same time, I feel like the consensus is we just want competent commentators that at least have some semblance and understanding of what of the game that we enjoy and we love can come through. That's what we want.
Yeah.
That's all we want.
hmm
So, but yeah, that's my soapbox pretty much.
Well, now that we've now that
God,
we've burned down that bridge,
Oh, baby!
what do we think about this new update for season 1 that's coming?
Ooh, we're
We
getting
saw
it.
Lydia. Okay, we all saw Lydia. I personally am happy to see Lydia coming back. You know,
Okay.
I'm more happy to see Lydia than I am to see Eddie. Cause fuck Eddie, I don't care. Okay,
Damn.
Lydia's cool. She's a cool
Okay.
character. Okay, but Lydia is coming back. She looks cool. And her model looks much better than the last game. Like her face is like really, like, you know, it's been touched up a lot. I like her outfit. Like it's not very like. It's not like super revealing, you know. Like they clearly didn't want it to be like oh yeah, look at her fucking big ass fucking tits, oh like look at her ass, like no, like she's like
Yeah.
in proper like a karate, she's in a karate gi, she's doing proper just straight up just traditional karate, you know, that's cool to see. I like that. You know, like I don't mind. I obviously don't mind like the other option, but like I kind of prefer to like not go in the route of DOA. You know,
Yeah.
uh, or just fucking everything's just out. You know, it's like it just kind of takes away from the excitement a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for what they're going to bring.
Mhm.
Obviously, there's going to be a lot more. I'm feeling like people are understanding more about Tekken 8, even though it feels like it's still very hard for newer players. But I
Yep.
think what's going to happen is with the balance patch, get there's going to be some moves that are obviously gonna have either holes in them or they're gonna be a lot more minus, and we'll be able to punish things correctly.
Mhm.
You know, I think it is, and I'm really hoping. I mean, obviously, Harada and Mike don't really want movement to be really a thing, in my opinion. But I'm hoping they'll fix some movement aspect, because I get so frustrated when I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go sidestep something, and then I still get clipped. I'm like, just kill me. I don't even care anymore.
That's
I,
the that's the core of the game right now.
Yep.
Honestly, like we've said this before
yeah,
in the
yeah,
past
yeah,
VODs where, you know, I think that like people do think that the movement like for sidestepping and stuff like that has been buffed considerably since Tekken 7. But I'm like, okay, like from a technical standpoint, yeah, that may be the case. But another thing from a technical standpoint is that the moves, there's so many tracking moves in this game now that like that didn't track before in Tekken 7 that are tracking now, that it kind of evens it out to the point where it feels like Tekken 7 again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like in a sense, has the sidestep got buffed from a technical standpoint? Yes. But
yes,
for like really though, not really.
no,
It
Yeah.
didn't really get buffed considering there's that many tracking moves in this game that it just evens it out. Doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
It's I guess people look at it like an isolation. And yes, like you said, it is like that. But I don't know. You just have to play the game. I guess it's just like, you know, at an earlier stage, like when you're starting to play the game, like you don't like you see that and you're like, okay, yeah, this is great. They're doing some stuff that's like really nice. And to be fair, like it was good on their part. I'm sure they put that in there because they were like, okay, yeah, we need this shit to be buffed. That was like a biggest complaint. But with the extra tracking and then the nerf backdash, it's kind of like pretty stifling, to be honest. Like I still sidestep the shit out of things, right? And that's because
Yeah.
I don't think people are good at sidestepping in general, and that's something that people don't learn for a long time. But it is harder. It is definitely harder in this game to like.
It's harder to sidestep block too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
That is
almost
the one
impossible.
Hmm.
that's the one big thing that is kind of frustrating, I think.
But to take this back to the Lydia thing, right? I'm happy. I like Lydia. I was like, okay, you know, like she's not someone I play, but it's like cool. I like her to be in the game. But there was a little silver lining that was a bit like it felt like a bit money grabby, and it's like they just built her like not that long ago. Like they just did all the work to make her, and like they brought back the same stage from Tekken 7, but just downstairs. And I'm sure it'll have some adjustments and stuff like that. But we got like effectively shit we paid for already, you know, like in DLC in Tekken 7. Cars of a Wambulance with all this complaining. Yeah, I will. Don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Yep, we don't care.
They gave us the Tekken Ball stage.
Yes. Yeah,
That's
I
pretty
do
much
like
true.
it. I still like it.
I like the
Yeah,
stage.
I like the stage.
But it's kind of like it was already in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of feels like
It's
a
low
little bit
effort.
of budget managing pretty much. Like
Yeah.
they don't want to spend the money to make a brand new stage, so they'll just bring a stage that's already in the game that's not playable on, but you know, still in the game technically.
When you have to pay for Eddie again. Yes, well, that's the trend. I really think season 1 is just gonna be like scooping cash. They're just gonna like try to recoup the losses of, I guess, the initial development, and then maybe season 2 we'll see some like genuinely new stuff, or the end of season 1 or something like that. I really don't know, but it just feels kind of like we're paying for the same shit again, like consistently, like old DLC DLC now and is old costumes. And you know, yeah, I haven't bought anything. I haven't spent a dime outside of the initial like cost of the game, and I will say
I think like
that way.
Tekken's like in a weird. I think like as far as like the characters go, I think Tekken 8's like in a very weird place when it comes to their roster, because like I think they are obviously wanting to juggle the fact that you can't have like every single character like ever that's been like put in the game to be in Tekken 8, right? Like you can't. They obviously don't want that. They don't want to have fucking 60 plus characters on the roster.
Yeah.
But in another sense, we also like are kind of tired of paying for the same character that we had previously paid for or played as in the previous game. Lydia, you know. Falcon is next. I know it.
Yeah.
Falcon is gonna be next.
Marduk afterwards.
Marduk afterwards. Yeah, Anna's coming in fucking season 2 or something. I don't know. Fucking like Katarina. I don't know. I don't think she's coming back. But like fucking. Like it's really weird place because like I don't think that they were expecting this many people to be into the game, especially now like that. Fighting games are on the come up now, like in terms of like just video games in general. Like they are on the come up, but I don't think they were expecting this many people to be playing Tekken 8. So that's why they kind of had to like dial down on their roster a little bit.
Yeah. And like, well, go ahead, Mark. Yeah.
No, go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
Well, it's just, and I know people are. Okay, I was talking to Saul about this yesterday. We're going to King Supers, right? And so in the parking lot, he brings up the idea. It's like, I don't know why that people have this weird, like, we treat Tekken as if it's like this, like, startup that we have to, like, put all of our heart and soul and support no matter what. We sort of, like, brainlessly march with the flag of Tekken no matter what, right? And we're treating it that way. And it's like, the more sympathy that we kind of give it, right, is small indie company, bro. And it's like it's like it's about the community, right? So we have to overlook stuff and support them. It's the same thing with the commentary. It's like, oh, they're a small commentator, don't say why it's bad, so they're gonna just be bad, right? And they're going to be propped up for that. It's the same thing that goes for the developers, right? If we accept mediocrity, it's gonna be mediocre, right? And so you need that kick in the butt, like, sometimes. And I get that shit in my life too, man. Sometimes you just have to, like, go Moscow mode and, like, actually perform hard. And it's just the last few patches have not really demonstrated that. The initial release was fucked up, but I mean, making the game in the first place, that's pretty cool. But now, like, the way they're approaching it, it's like, oh, okay, like, you know, we did all this good shit, you know, and
well, and you know, going on to your dovetailing off of what you're saying about that idea. I think what it is that it feels like, obviously this is like Alpha Tekken 8. We know that.
Yeah,
it's literally Alpha Tekken 8. And, you know, we're at a point right now where basically Twitter has a chokehold on Bandai Namco Tekken 8. Basically. Because Twitter is the only place, basically, that says, hey, this is messed up. This needs to be fixed. And there's not besides going through like the blocking system or whatever it is. It just feels like it feels like they're not giving us what we want quickly, because they feel like we can make them wait because we're going to get their money anyways. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be like, hey, if we're spending 70, 80, $90 on a game, why can't we get a at least somewhat polished product that we can be okay with? Instead of having to go to Twitter and being like, hey, this move doesn't make any sense. Please fix it. And then, adapt. Exactly. And we have to wait 2-3 weeks for it to get fixed, which is still kind of nonsense. But whatever. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
I know you do know. I think you're completely justified in what you're saying. Like, it's like, why is it that Elden Ring doesn't face this? Why is it that Dark Souls games don't face this? Why is it that any other AAA game doesn't face this? It's just like, I don't understand, right? Like, it's just bad.
I honestly think that it's just the curse of live service. That's just me. I think live service has really fucked games up hard. I don't think there's a single game out there that has a good live service.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I legit don't think there's a good game out there that has good live service.
Yeah.
And if so, name me one. Name me 1 or 2 games that have good live service.
Nikkei is the best, and that speaks for itself.
Well, yeah.
Unironically, I see the things that the Nikkei devs do and how consistently and fast they shit out. And you gotta remember, they're making a brand new mini game in the game every month or two. And they're adding completely new content. The story is being updated constantly. They're balancing shit. Yeah, but they take the money, but they put the money back in the game, and they're so rich. Oh my god, dude, Shift Up has so much money, and now they're doing Stellar Blade. They went from making they went from making mobile gacha games to fucking AAA Stellar Blade, and they're not that old of a company. It's not been that long. And they have they do everything, and they do it well. People love that Stellar Blade game, and it's just
yeah.
But it's just that's a passion thing, especially because they are newer. I can't name a single game that's made by these AAA developers nowadays that is that is just outstanding. When was the last time Call of Duty was actually good? When was the last time, Battlefield was actually good? When was the last time, there's just so many games I could list off where it's when was the last time they were good? Halo! When was the last time Halo was good? Oh, back when Bungie was still doing that shit. when they did the Halo 3 or Halo Reach.
Exactly.
That was back in the 360 days.
Yeah.
What up, Jamal?
What up, Jamal? You're man.
He actually brings up a good point. He says, I would like to say that there's a level of pride in Dark Souls, taking its failing points as a point of difficulty to overcome when it doesn't work in fighters, at the least. But it's a lot more in depth, of course, and I feel like there's a starting point. Yeah, there is truth to what he said, to be frank. Yeah, because it's oh, well, you should have fucking, died 100 times and done it, right? That's the Dark Souls way. But, I don't know. I see, other fighting games, and they seem to be a little bit more content compared to Tekken when it comes to, stuff. Street Fighter is, killing it. They're really doing well. And, look at Third Strike. Third Strike has its flaws, but honestly, that's an amazing game. It's one of the best fighting games in the world, and it's not, 100% balanced, but they do such a good job with the way they structure the game and all that stuff. But and those games have the benefit of the multiple releases of Street Fighter 3 and DR and they had that kind of thing, right? We don't really have that anymore, so I guess it's kind of gone.
I want to piggyback off of what Ryodo was saying about the Elden Ring and the Dark Souls stuff. The thing with Dark Souls, the Souls-like shit, right, is that, the main goal of the game is to overcome the difficulty, right? And you overcome that difficulty by dying a lot. That's the same thing that you could apply to a Tekken, but the focus in Tekken is different than Dark Souls, you know? Or like it's kind of the same, but like people, it's like there's a psychology to this shit because like in Dark Souls it's a boss, right? Or like it's not a real person. But like when you're taking a real person, like this person's like adapting to you, right? And you guys still have that social networking of each other, right? It's like, oh yeah, like you can't, like you can say fuck you to a boss, but like to like an opponent that hasn't really done anything to you, you can be like, yeah, fuck you. Like you can't really like just say that. I mean, you could if you want to be a dickhead, but like you can't really just say that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think what it is that it's a situation where I feel like we've gotten complacent with just our, oh hey, they're gonna fix it when they fix it, how they fix it, and there's no urgency. That's the biggest thing. There's no urgency in when something is wrong and there's no concrete fix, which there should be a concrete fix. It's a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard for us as players that have put in our heart, our soul, our freaking money, our money to go and travel, our money to go and do all these fun things for a video game that we care about that doesn't care about us back.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of a sidebar, but are the patch
go ahead.
notes out or?
Hold
I
on.
think so.
Let's look at them. Taking any patch notes.
Twitter. I'd assume that
Oh.
Bandai would post that.
Yeah, I would think so.
Let's see. Blood waffling about. He is. We're talking about like you know the Happy Gamer. Is that fucking Eddie? Damn. Yeah. Shout
let's
outs
go.
to fucking Jim Mashima, dude.
You're the god, Jim Management god, dude.
Yeah.
The king
real.
of kings.
Damn. None of it rendered correctly.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, it's really fucked up. Like,
yeah.
basically, we're talking about like why does like Dark Souls and like games like those, they come out like pretty much like 99% good, and then we have Tekken and it's like, you know, fucked up, and then we have to, and they're always like, oh, but don't worry, it's gonna take 2 years for it to fix itself, and like why do we give the pass for it? That's like the general stuff.
Yeah, I don't understand why we get the like this is something I've been saying from day one of since day one of when Tekken 8 came out. Like, why was there stuff that is put into the game, right? Like that is appear in this game, but nowhere to be seen at all in the past. Like in Tekken 7, like towards the end of the lifespan of Tekken 7, right? Like we can all agree that like it was pretty balanced, right? At the end of Tekken 7, like they polished up the game. It's pretty balanced. Like there's nothing really that fucked up going on, like there was in Season 3, right?
Yeah. It's
So
still fucked
why-
up, but it's not nearly.
It was still fucked up, right? But like it wasn't as fucked up. Like I would argue it's not as fucked up as it is now.
Yeah, I
To
agree.
be frank, but like, so if they know that this is like it's not fucked up, why put it in to Tekken 8? Why is the stuff that was clearly not okay to put in Tekken 7? Why all of a sudden is it okay to put in Tekken 8? Is it because it's a new game? They want new mechanics or something, or like they want the game to run a certain way, right? Like hardcore aggression, right?
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
if people were complaining about it in the previous Tekken games, why are you putting it in this game now?
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't okay already.
I think it's because Bandai Namco, well, more or less Murray, not Harada right now, or the other guy that that owns.
Fuck, it's
What? It's what's his name?
not. It starts with an N.
Yeah, not.
Not.
Oh,
I feel
hold
bad.
on.
Yeah. Shit.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The it would be the Nam. It would be the Nam.
Wait.
Bandai Namco. Dude, but anyways, I feel like with
Man,
Yo.
what the fuck, dude? Like,
God damn it.
fucking time you have a 10-second motherfucker.
Get that
I've had
time
this
out.
fucking I've had to deal with this shit with fucking my guy
My
for
guy.
so long. Oh my god. Just 10 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
Please chill. Okay, I have to delete it. I don't have a choice. Okay, it's TOS.
Yeah, you have to delete it.
Yeah,
TOS. You
okay.
don't make it bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to our thought process. You know, it's a situation where the new guy, I feel like, was watching old Tekken 7 and being like, well, you know, this looks really boring. It's boring. It's boring. And I'm like, okay, it's boring, but us as players, when we watch like boring Tekken, it's actually entertaining to us because we know systematically what's going on. When a casual comes in and watches it, they don't know the nuances of what we're looking at. They're just looking at two dudes just poking each other, and it's boring. And so now the aggression allows for casual watchers to be entertained, while us, the more analytical, oh hey, we're watching a game, we're watching a match, and we just see plus frame, plus frame, plus frame, plus frame, plus frame, and it just looks like a jumbled mess of just buttons all day, every day. And you know, two dudes poking each other, ayo. and it just gets to a point where like we kind of want the old Tekken back, but not really, if that makes any sense.
Well,
we want to
there's a core of Tekken that there's something that makes Tekken Tekken, and I think they're slowly being eroded away. And it's like, yes, you need to have some extra flashy shit and stuff, and you have to like kind of address both things, because like once like the initial hype is gone, then it's really the people that were like doing this shit like hard, they're the ones that carry the scene. Oh shit, we lost Mark. Yeah, you know, so it's like you still need it to be a good game, right?
Right.
Yeah.
They definitely, like, I don't know. To me too, like me personally, there is something. There's something a little bit like slightly boring about watching Tekken 8, to me at least. Like that's just me. Like I personally did not enjoy watching Chikuden in Grand Finals. Just feisty rabbit, like just stepping fucking Dragunov just all day. As much as I want to see Dragunov lose, and I like Dragunov because he's a cool character, but like there's something a little bit frustrating about seeing like Lily step shit that no other character can do, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and like just fucking giving a free 50-50 off of it, and like especially in Heat, like when she does like feisty rabbit into like plus frames into that fucking double like drop kick or whatever, where she's like twirling or whatever.
Yep.
At the wall, she's like plus 19.
Yeah.
That's enough to violate you. Like she has enough time to like fucking touch you, like inappropriately. Like and you can't do anything about it. Like you know, like you can't do it. It's like what's so good about watching that? That's not entertaining to me. I like seeing people get outplayed in smart ways. I like people making smart plays, but like when someone can just press a button and that just dictates the whole match is fucking ridiculous.
19 frames is enough time to Alt F4. Wise words from Panda. Yeah.
Yes. Wise words, thank you.
Yeah, but I completely agree. I guess like to me like all right, like when it was I was physically at CEO, I think it was, or I think it was CEO, and I was just waiting for top 8 Tekken 7 at the time, and Yeah, see, he can come in 19 frames, perfect, you know. But I was waiting for it, right? And I was watching Smash, and I don't give a fuck about Smash. Like, I play it casually from time to time, like 64, you know, as a, you know, in college, and you know, everyone's high and they're playing that shit. But like, I don't have any sort of insight on their competitive stuff. But it was really interesting, and what made it really interesting was just watching like them dance, and there's like nothing flashy happening. It was just like really good movement, really good, like, you know, reads and baits and whiffs and stuff, and they do they hold the edge, and they're like, oh, I'll go around the other fucking side, right? And they do all this stuff.
Yeah.
It was like really cool, and that's me not knowing shit about the game. Like, I know like the party game that I not grew up with, but like that I you know, you'd see like in college or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And it was still like really cool to see like that sort of level of skill into it. And I feel like normal people see the same shit, right? Even with Tekken 7.
Yeah.
Why was Tekken 7 so prolific? Why did the final Tekken 7 tournament, like the biggest one, I think it was either EVO or EVO Japan, why was that bigger than EVO Japan here in Tekken 8, the first one, which arguably should have been fucking massive?
Oh yeah, and like one thing I also will say, like piggybacking off of that, is what's up, Trev? Is like CS, right? CS:GO or CS2, right? Whatever. They have the most basic, the most basic understanding of the game. Shoot the other person and they die. Simple as that, right? But there are so many complicated things that go behind CS, like spray patterns. Like controlling a spray pattern in CS is arguably one of the hardest things to do, like especially with an AK, like because the fucking thing, like you're just spraying the gun, the fucking bullets go everywhere. Like you have to control that shit, right? So like there's something like really artistic and like really cool about watching somebody like control their spray perfectly right down a fucking lane, like long range, and like just like popping somebody in the fucking head. I'm like, that takes fucking skill. Like you can clearly tell, like if you played the game, that takes skill, right? But like when you're watching Tekken 8 gives me the same vibes as Valorant, where like in Valorant they have like these like abilities and shit, or like Overwatch, right? They have these like abilities, and like there's so much flash and shit going on the screen, like it's almost like looks like it's made for ADD people, right? Like that's what I feel about with Tekken right now. Like I don't know what the fuck is happening. There's so much flash, there's so many fucking special effects going everywhere. It looks like a fucking anime, right? And there's just something that makes me puke about it. Like I just don't like seeing that stuff. Like I want to understand what's happening. I want to see what's happening. But like you can't get that in this game compared to Tekken 7. You can turn it down though. No, you can't turn it down. You cannot tell me that like when Lily's doing her little fucking feisty step rabbit and you see fucking petals and then she just like a sweep and then your opponent's just on the ground and then like a heat engager that hits somebody from behind, like Tekken versus Capcom Ninja Storm.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Fucking shit happening.
That's true, Trev. That's true.
Victor's a fucking prime example of this shit, dude.
Explosion.
He's fucking teleporting into these like fucking crazy mix-ups. And you're like, yo, what the fuck? Like, oh, like I don't know what he's capable of. He looks fucked up.
Yeah.
Like in the eyes of a casual, like someone who's not very good, someone who's not very good at this game, right? Like I picture the eyes of a casual probably thinks that Victor's like the fucking best character in the game because he can teleport, he has a gun, he has fucking 2 daggers, a sword, and he teleports into all this shit, right? He does hella damage, and like they probably think he's the best fucking character in the game.
But he's
probably not that great of a character, probably.
Yeah. You know, and you know, all that being said is that like everything that you're saying, Tuning, is completely correct, and it feels like we're in a freaking vortex of just gotta wait 7 years. I don't want to wait 7 years, Panda. I want I want this game to be what it should be now. Because here's the thing, if Harada or Makamori or whoever is part of Tekken 8 is saying, "Oh, we're gonna run this game for 5 or 6 years." Who's gonna be around in 5 or 6 years if we still have this going on?
Yeah.
I mean, what's that?
Yeah. It's
Like,
Isaac is
really?
gonna be a grandpa. You know, like, like
Yeah.
who else is gonna like? Everyone's gonna be moved on, and
Yeah.
and maybe that's what they're trying to do. Maybe they're trying to like refresh the scene. They're like, I hate all these stupid bitches from the Tekken 4, 3, and 1 era or whatever. We
Yeah.
want new people. We want grown up scene kids, and I don't know, like fucking kids born in the year 2000.
But here's the thing.
We want King Ray Jr.
But here's the thing. Okay. I've been around for a bit in terms of the FGC. I've seen the situation before where a new game comes out and they want new blood, new youth, new all of this stuff. But here's the thing. That's not gonna happen until the new guard comes in and takes over the old guard.
Yeah.
Which won't happen. Here's why. The new guard wants everything handed to them. And they're not willing to put in the time and the effort to take over the old guard. That's why we still have Justin Wong. That's why we still have frickin' me and Double and all these guys from Tekken 7 and Tekken before that still in top 8 now. And that's, I think, the one frustrating thing that I see with them trying to change the game. Yes, change the game is fine, but at what expense? And at what loss of player ability?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna take Nee, for instance. Nee plays the game because he has to. Because he gets money for it. Does he like it? Obviously, no. So let's just say he gets so frustrated. You know, let's just say Dream Sequence, he stops playing Tekken. You lose your basically Daigo Umehara of Tekken. You lose him. What will that do to the overarching longevity of this game? Or like an Arslan Ash. What happened if let's just say Arslan gets so frustrated with the game, he quits. Then we lose Pakistan, and then we lose maybe the other side of the world because there's no representation.
Yeah, it was like, no, you're right. You're 100% right. Like, it's those key figures that made it cool. Like, I don't give a shit about Street Fighter. I genuinely don't care about the game. I think it's not fun. I will play Third Strike once every 2 months, like at the Aki Cab or whatever. It's super fun. Yeah. And but I think it's so cool to like see like the stupid shit with Punk and like, you know, the stupid shit with like, you know, the people battling it out in each other, like they have their own like rivalries. I think that's cool, right? I think it's like, as someone has zero interest in watching the game, it's the people that play it that make it interesting, right? And so if you lose that, then it's like, what is this game anymore? There's a lot of chat in that we can maybe catch up with.
Yeah, exactly. Trev said a really good thing. I'm kind of just jumping in.
Yeah.
Tekken was a game that allowed for freedom of expression through playstyles with the wide array of move lists and challenging execution. Nowadays, it's been dumbed down to the point where all the core gameplay looks the same.
Yep.
That is a fact.
I 100% agree.
That's it.
100%.
Because okay, Toonie. Okay, when you look at 3 Kazi, let's go Boa Love. Let's go to the top 3. Boa Love. Who's the other 2 that you would say for Kazi? Okay, those 3. You like if you watch them, you can see. You don't even have to see the names. You know which Kazi it is.
Yeah.
because they have their own.
Okay, well, Keisuke to Ball of Love is like crazy, like other ends of the spectrum, to be
Well,
honest.
no,
Right?
well, you know
when
what I
you see
mean.
17 hell sweeps, you're like, it's Ball of Love, right? You know,
Yeah,
it's like, you know. But no,
Yeah,
I know
like-
what you mean though. It's homogenized
Yeah.
because you have to just play the fucking system instead of the actual character.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what made James's fucking law so like watchable, like in Tekken 7. Because like he wasn't doing all the like random shit that or he wasn't doing like all the other shit that every other law player was doing. Like you could
Exactly.
clearly tell when it was James's law, you could clearly tell when it's Rip's law, and you could clearly tell when it's fucking Dante's law or something.
Exactly.
You can
And-
tell whose law it is.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays you can't tell because it's like
can't
it's kind of
tell.
all the same. Like you
Yeah.
like even in that top 6, double may have played maybe just a little bit more aggressive than manga in that top 6, but they still kind of played the same. That was like generalized, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, it's much more apparent when you see like Dragunov. Like Dragunov
yes.
all looks the same to me. I
Yes,
like
no,
really
there's
struggle.
not a single drag that doesn't
Yeah.
look different.
Azucena all looks the same.
Same.
Those are the two biggest offenders that are really blatantly obvious to see that it's like all like actually the same. But yeah, so here's we're gonna end up all the suits are the woke PC people trying to ruin the OG stuff we want to stay. Yeah, it's flushing the toilet of old people.
Yeah.
Just- yeah,
Yo,
they're trying to
you're
get
right.
rid of Isaac. All right, they're
Yeah,
trying to
James,
get rid of
James
Isaac.
said it himself too. James says why he doesn't play Law and Yoshi as much. Like especially Yoshi. He said that Yoshi's just there's a lot of them. There's a lot of Yoshis and they all kind of just play the same. There's not really like that diversity anymore to play the character. Like they have that set game plan and they know how to win. Like yeah, you could troll like here and there, but like it's not the same.
Yeah,
It's really not the same.
Kazuya is just forward 2 sidesteppers and
Yep.
hell sweep when you feel
Mhm.
confident and with punish with electric.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's no originality.
There's no difference anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, let me say something nice
I'm
about
ready.
it. Right, I'm excited
I'm
for
ready.
the chapter for the story. I'm actually excited. I'm legitimately
Yeah.
like pretty
Yeah.
hyped for it, and it's gonna
Uh-huh.
be free. That's cool. I'm actually
Yeah.
excited. I want to play the story. I wanted more
Yeah.
after I played the story. So I will say, good job on that front. On that level, good job.
One thing they do need to, they need to announce for us though. They need to announce their stance on the fucking replays with DLC characters.
Yeah.
They really need to do something about that.
Yeah.
That is so stupid. That's still so stupid to me.
Yeah.
If Lydia is not being able to play it for the fucking 10 seconds that I get with her without buying her, dude, I'm gonna be pissed off, dude. I should not have to buy a character just to see what the fuck she's capable of in
Exactly.
the replay system. What the
Yeah.
fuck am I gonna do with 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Down said just don't be broke, bro.
Yeah.
Just don't be broke.
Don't
yeah.
be broke, man. Pay the $10 PSN monthly subscription. Nah, do the 18. And yeah, like this is sort of a sidebar, but haven't you guys noticed that console gaming is more expensive than PC gaming lately?
Yes.
Yeah,
definitely.
it kind of blows my mind now. Like, there's a real big shift. It used to be like the cheapo sort of option. But that's a sidebar. That was something else we were talking about. Preferably 50 a month. There you go. Yeah, Hustlers University wages.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess.
I feel like we're kind of on a down note because we're just kind of shitting on Tekken 8 right now.
yeah, this is
It's in a very
You
shitty
know.
spot. It's their fault.
even
You know.
Tooney's mad.
This is on them,
Yeah,
dude.
you
I don't give a
man.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
This is on them.
Tooney is
completely.
pissed, and
I
that's
don't give a fuck, dude.
and he is a stan. Toonie
He's a
stands for this fucking game.
I
He does.
fucking love Tekken, but this game right now fucking sucks.
You know, and I think what it is that the reason why we're so mad and so frustrated is because we do love Tekken.
Mhm.
We do love this game, and I feel like a lot of content creators love it as well too, and we're not getting the same love back, like I said before, by Bandai Namco.
Yeah.
We're not. But at the same time, you can't please everybody. We're just three dudes that talk about Tekken, but like but here's the thing: we're the main demographic. Like we gave you the money. We were trying to play this game as optimally as we can.
We
But
give
then-
you the hours and play time on Steam.
Bro, we give you the hours. Shit, we give you the hours of this crack game that we all can't stand.
Mhm.
But man, like, I'm just hoping, you know, we'll give season 1 see what happens.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
But honestly, I'm at peace with just not being a Tekken player. Like, it's okay.
Mhm.
Like I had some of the best times of my life in the previous game, right? And I still, I'll still play like in a little bit with Toonie and you guys, and like one-on-one or like in a little lobby
Yeah.
with friends and stuff. That's cool, but like, yeah,
terms of
we
competing?
got when Peter, it doesn't matter. Like it just all the friends,
Yeah.
like that's sometimes it's like playing cards with your friends and like maybe you have like a gathering like once a week. They'll have like your friends will play poker together. That's what it's
Right.
turned to for me. It's no longer like the life mission to like push Tekken forward like in any sort of capacity. Like I'll go to tournaments because it's a social event, not because it's a tournament.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I'll go rarely. Like I'm going to the South Suburban Esports. I'll be there too, and hopefully other people will be there. Kelly's gonna
Yeah.
be there. He's gonna play fucking Eddie because he's a
Sick.
fan now.
3-3-3-3-3.
Yeah,
3-3, baby.
3, yeah. And that's really
Oh,
what
yeah.
it is. It's like I'm happy to have met the people that I have, and I know who's my homies and who I don't like. There's a lot of people I don't like now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And they've become shitty. But at the end of the day,
Geniuses.
yeah, geniuses out there, man. So,
Geniuses.
that can be misconstrued for someone else, but it's not who you're thinking. I'll just say that.
Oh,
It's not Speed
Yeah.
Kicks. I'll just say that. Okay, it's not Speed Kicks. I'll just say that.
yeah. I'm kind of a genius.
No, we're talking Tekken geniuses.
Yeah,
technically,
Yeah.
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 But anyway,
I'm kind of. But anyways,
yeah, I don't care anymore. I'm
Inside
old.
joke,
I
inside
just- Yeah.
you know, and I'm at a point right now where like I still want to be competitive, but like since I really don't have that big of a scene out here in Davenport, Iowa, and it would take me 2.5 hours to drive to a offline, which I've done before. I have done that, but like that was when I was like really entrenched into 7. And I really was like, I'm gonna drive through 3 states and go play in a monthly. Like, I'm cool. I'm good. Like, I'm gonna try to go to Evo because it's the first Tekken Evo of Tekken 8. I might as well go and experience it, and then maybe go have some fun with my friends. That's the main reason why I want to go to Evo this year. Because I want to go see Toonie. I want to go see my boys in Alaska. I want to go have some fun and try to win some money. It's a money match and get some money. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be fun.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm kind of playing Tekken 8 right now. And I mean, obviously we're still this is no way of like we're done with the podcast because we ain't done with the podcast.
No, we're still enjoyers. I do.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
appreciate
oh
it.
yeah.
We're
Yeah, I
Tekken
mean-
enjoyers.
We're checking. We're not enthusiasts. We're enjoyers.
Yeah.
And we want a good product. That's what we want.
We're casuals, guys. Isn't that crazy?
Exactly.
We always were,
Yeah.
but like now a lot more so.
Mhm.
Yeah. How you feeling about Tekken 8? How y'all feel about Tekken 8 is how I feel about Warhammer. I'm not good at the game, but I am resonate with y'all's frustrations. Yes.
Yeah, it's not even about being good at the game or not, but it's
Yeah.
just like we had a specific like thing that made us think about the original games, right? And the brilliant thing is we still have the old games, right? We can still play those and, you know, play amongst friends. It's just no longer is it that the good game, so to speak, is like the widely adopted by the, you know, the player base.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's cool. I mean, it's fine. And it's great because now we can do other things. Like, dude, I played the fuck out of Subnautica recently again. That was
Yeah,
so much
it's
fun.
fun.
I forgot what it's
Hell
like
yeah.
to play video games, to be honest. It's been like this
Bro.
eternal grind to fucking the top rank or whatever.
Man, like I'm all about that Marvel Snap right now, baby. Yo, got your card game. Let's go.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
He's gonna pull
I've
up.
been
fun.
recently just been playing through the old Halo games recently with friends. Like
It's amazing.
we're having a blast.
You know, it's. Oh, hello there, Shin. How you doing?
What up, dude?
You know, it's crazy for like, you know, 2-3 years ago, we wouldn't even be talking about other games. We'd be like Tekken 24/7, Tekken. Now there's like, now it's like we actually have like a divide of like, hey, here's Tekken, here's something that we love and enjoy, but there's other things, you know, that we enjoy as well too, which is a nice balance. We're in a nice balance right now, and it feels good. But I'm hoping things will change so I can get that feeling back again that we had in Tekken 7. It's probably not gonna happen, but I'm holding out hope that it'll change. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. That's my 2 cents.
I'm just hoping Rival Schools comes back and takes the 3D throne. That's all I hope
Yeah.
for.
Yo, let's go. I'm down.
That's all I want, dude.
Yeah. You
And
never know, it
like
might
that.
come back.
Yeah. Fucking love Rival Schools.
It was intentionally bad for Mark. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just reading it too. Go
Oh.
ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, it was intentionally bad for marketing so they can farm players for 2.0. Hey, yo, fucking facts, dog.
Wait, what is 2.0? I'm a little misunderstood, I guess.
Oh, it was intentionally bad for marketing. Oh, okay, so they can farm money, basically.
Oh.
Basically.
For
Yeah.
2.0 of Tekken 8, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, it is. Oh, for season 2. Oh, duh. That's
Yeah.
they do call it that. That's right. Yeah, it's a business at the end of the day.
It's a business.
We have to understand that. And like it's kind of like we're playing culture wars defending like my business is the best, dude. My business is Tekken 8, right? As like players, right? And we're like, that's like me being like, dude, I'm such a fan of Walmart. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna go shop at Walmart so much. And it's like we're all like, dude, Walmart is the best. And then the Street Fighter guys are like, no, Costco is the best, dude. You need a membership. It's way better. My Costco is better than your fucking Walmart. And then you have the other people that are like, you guys are dumb bitches. I'm going to go to the flea market and play Melty Blood in the bathroom. And it's just going to be like, it's just this whole thing. Exactly, yeah. 100%. It is just across the board. Just we are playing culture wars for fucking businesses, dude.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to think about.
it's crazy because like back in the day, this was supposed to be the fighting game community. There is no community anymore. We are all bisected by Street Fighter guys, Tekken guys, Mortal Kombat guys,
Everyone
anime.
is like a very much an elitist in their own sort of
Exactly.
way.
And there's an umbrella community, but not an actual community.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, hey, I'm gonna have this Smash guy come over and we're gonna hang out and have some pizza.
It's rare.
No.
It happens, but very rare. Yeah.
Real, very real. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we're not gonna have we're gonna play some Tekken, but like we're not gonna ask Billy Bob, who plays Street Fighter 6, to come over and play some Tekken because he won't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah,
What's
it is
funny
very
is that I just love how Street Fighter and Tekken are like the most, like probably the most mature people, like in terms of like age wise, right? Like we have like arguably the older demographic, right,
Yeah.
of the fighting game community,
Mhm.
but yet
Yeah.
we whine like such little bitches.
Yeah,
I've
I've grown
never
to hate
seen
the
so much
Tekken
fucking
scene.
mind.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's
You
a
whine like
true
little
fact.
fucking bitches, dude.
It's
I'm
true,
like,
dude.
wow.
Yeah.
And we're so critical. Like right now, we're
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
critical.
Yeah.
And
I think this is justified. I don't care.
but it's just, but you're right. It is justified because we care.
Yeah.
If we didn't care, we wouldn't be having a 2-hour conversation about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know, obviously, in another 25 more episodes, we're probably gonna come back to this conversation again, and then yell at the sky some more. But you know, but also, you know, when that happens, I'll actually be at David's house on the side of that. Now, I think once we hit 50, Tierney, we should all try to go to 50 David's house and do
Yeah.
not.
That's
I
lazy
really-
for me. I'm happy with that. I have
Yeah.
to make zero effort on my part.
Yeah, I'm totally. If we can make that happen, that'd be kind of cool for number 50. You know,
Yeah.
get on that couch, sit on that couch and talk about Tekken 0.256 with frickin' unblockable Marduk tackles.
Tekken 10, they're gonna have actual anime characters as guest characters. Like Goku's gonna make a guest appearance in Tekken
Yeah.
10.
Goku's
Yo,
gonna
I'm
be
down.
low tier.
Yo, Goku's below tier.
Yeah,
there's
Goku's
be
gonna be
some
low
other
tier.
shit. Yeah, there's gonna be some other fucked up shit, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It makes
But yeah.
Fucking,
Go ahead.
it makes it harder to improve Tekken 8's microtransaction live service. This is a double, by the way.
Oh,
Service
okay.
crud when the other two fighting games are Street Fighter 6 and MK1 have worse monetization by comparison to Tekken 8's. Yeah, it's the environment. That's true. Like
Yeah.
if you know other people are doing it, other people are gonna do it. You know, Xbox Live started charging for online access, and PlayStation was like, "Holy shit, let's do it too!" Right?
Yep.
And it
yeah, that was a
became-
while ago too.
yeah.
Is this a safe space for shit talk? This casino casino company? Yes, it is. As of
Oh
right
yeah,
now,
that's
Hell
what
yeah.
we've been doing for the past
We've been
hour
doing
and
that.
50 minutes.
past hour and like 20 minutes, brother or
Yeah.
lady, whoever it is.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
it's yeah, it is. I have grown
double-
tired of it. Of the not the complaining, but the scene.
Yes.
They just suck as
It
people.
it's yeah, it's
Yeah.
not.
I'm not
it's-
fucking Mr. Angel either, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
A double
No.
does bring up an amazing point too, but like at the same time too, I don't think Tekken can get a pass still
No,
because that's how not even just fighting games, but that's how gaming is nowadays too. When it comes to live service, Call of
Yeah.
Duty's doing the same shit, Fortnite's doing the same shit, Battlefield's doing the same shit, fucking even FIFA, NBA 2K, they're doing the same shit, right? Like this is gaming nowadays.
Yep.
And Tekken is following in the same exact footsteps to their downfall right now. I'm not saying that they're gonna fail yet, but like as of right now, from what I'm seeing right now, if they continue on with this, they will fail.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
What's the difference between weed and tech? Okay, that's not what I expected. But what is the difference? Tekken
Tekken
Getting
ain't
ain't
invited
right.
to the barbecue, yeah.
it ain't, no, it is not. It is shunned from the barbecue. We ain't
Yeah.
got time for that.
And
You
I
know.
mean, look at the reviews. It's all mostly negative now.
Yep.
Now, both in the recent and the previous views.
hmm
One is distributed by Mafia, is bad for the health, and one is expensive, and the other one you could smoke it. Yes, there you go. Yeah, exactly. I'm saying Tekken 8 microtransaction has better pricing doesn't mean it's good pricing. Yeah. No, 100%. No, but the normalization of it was the fundamental thing you were saying, and I agree with that. We just have to accept that this is how it is, and so I just won't buy it. you know,
Yeah.
their vote is your dollar. And I'm feeling the same pain with Stellar Blade right now. Like, I bought the game. I don't own a PS5. And I'm just like, I hate Sony. And then they did this fucking patch thing where they're patching out or censoring the game. and I'm like struggling
Oh,
to like
what, man,
justify this shit. Yeah, they did. The day one they did that.
Wow.
But the
Like,
actual
oh,
content is on the game's disc. So now I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna. I don't own a PS5. I want to maybe get a banned PS5 and like try to use that. It's just gaming
Wow.
today sucks.
Did so basically they just appease the masses, and because women can't be that.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
it's weird. And then the hard
that's
R
weird.
thing, like there was like a graffiti paint of hard on the wall, and then there was like the R store next to it, and they're like, it's hard R, that's racist. It's like, shut the fuck up, man. That's not like what they're trying to fucking do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Is it
God.
you mean Stellar Blade or you mean
Stellar
something
Blade,
else?
Stellar Blade, yeah.
Stellar Blade.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Tekken don't season their chicken and think Cajun is a city in Japan. Yes, I agree. Holy shit. Well, on that note, Grum's been trying to get Stellar Blade changed back for the better. Yep, I follow him and I support everything he's doing. That's yeah, that's why. But then it's like now we're in that weird culture war where it's like, do we return the game or no, or do we like? All like the solution, it seems like, is to get a PlayStation that has nothing to do with PSN, and buy the game on disc, and then don't do the PS Plus. That's my plan of attack right now.
Mhm.
He said cancel your PSN. Yep. Which I remember also Harada was also telling us the same. Yep. Yeah, you have to vote with your wallet and whatever. else.
And obviously, you know, when push comes to shove, if people aren't buying the product, then the companies are going to have to change what they do.
Yep.
But at the same time, let's just say there's 100,000 units sold. You know, small pennies. Let's just say they spent 100,000 units, and let's say only 1/10 of those people are angry. That's really not that much of a change. But let's say if 8 out of 10, and 8, so 80,000 people got mad, then that'd be a big change. But now, you know, the minority is not the majority. And so I think with Bandai Namco, they're still thinking, oh, we nice with it. But in actuality, they're not nice. It's just unseasoned chicken with water.
Yeah. Don't do threats. I agree. And like it's just voice your opinion, and then like your threat, so to speak, is just don't purchase it. That's like the threatening thing you can do is just don't be a customer.
Yeah.
It's really that simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugly women
Well-
are hot as fuck. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Kino, the big thing about the Lydia reveal is that you got to remember though that it's at Evo Japan. The Japanese culture is very like
Yeah.
look at New Japan Pro. I'm just gonna go on a tangent about New Japan Pro Wrestling. New Japan Pro Wrestling. Most of the time, it's quiet because they're watching the match and they're engaged in the match and they're excited about it. You might hear stuff like around, 10 or 15 minutes, at the end of the match. But for the most part, they're watching. They're being respectful of the content. And that's what a lot of people don't see when they watch the Lydia treatment. Or when they watch, people watching the Lydia treatment. They don't see that. They see, oh, the people aren't getting crazy and hype about it, then it must suck. But probably in actuality, a lot of people are probably excited about it. But in their culture, it's not, boisterous. So, and, shaking walls and shaking.
It was
very-
pretty crickets though, to be honest. Like literally
Yeah.
not even a peep. There was one guy that was like, "Whoa!" And like it was like that was it, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
And he was probably foreign too, so it's like he's just doing whatever he would normally do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to say. I will say like it is a bit underwhelming, but Oh yeah, it's because it's been like that in other reviews because people went nuts with Akuma. Yeah, there you go. Akuma's was like a big deal. Yeah, it could have been, coulda, woulda, shoulda, but it didn't, and it shan't. Yeah, it's okay. I'm at peace with it, man. Like now, everybody go. Everyone has a shitload backlog of video games. So if you're gonna still game, go play the other games, right?
Yep. I'm just waiting for that new Elden Ring DLC to drop, and then I can play that for a straight month without touching Tekken 8.
Exactly. It's facts.
Yeah,
Facts
Akuma
on
was a
that.
big deal. Yeah. Sorry, Prime Minister of Poland.
Yeah.
You can't beat
Get on.
Akuma.
But in all fairness, though, I do understand what Mark is saying.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like that even with fucking in like Valorant. Like if you look at Valorant crowds compared to like CS crowds, like CS crowds are like literally like football crowds, like or like soccer, like the soccer crowds. Like they go fucking ape shit like when shit happens in CS. Where Valorant is just golf claps, like nothing's really happening, just golf claps. Like it's not that impressive.
That's true. But given that the Akuma like at the same event was was actually like hyped up and all that, it's hard to say. I don't know. It's okay.
And Akuma's like iconic too.
Yeah.
Like he's like one of the most iconic characters in all of fighting games. Versus Lydia. Lydia's just the Prime Minister of Poland.
Yeah, that was kind of like a weird design choice. Yeah. But you know what? That's okay.
It's okay. I mean, we still enjoy it. We're still gonna roll with it. It's Tekken, man. This downer project has been associated by the Black Stain Chronicles. Enjoy. But I mean, all in all, I think it's just that we want a good product, and we want a product that we can feel proud about.
Yeah.
That's what, so, but that's all I got. I'm done with my soapbox.
Well, should we are just about to hit the 2-hour mark. Should we call it there, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. Hell yeah.
All right. Well, everybody, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Normal stream will continue immediately after this, so we're just gonna sign off and thanks Tony, thanks Mark. Do you guys have any last remarks?
What you got for me, Kenny?
Yeah, so if you guys haven't already, follow David's channel, Oni Bakuman. Follow our other channel that he's restreaming to as well on the Blackistani Chronicles channel on Twitch. And David also is streaming to Kick and YouTube and Twitter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Streaming to all this stuff. And also go follow our Twitters also for more updates and stuff. Those right below our boxes right there. And I just put the exclamation podcast, so those are the links to streams and stuff. And we also post the VODs up on our YouTube channel, the Blackistani Chronicles. If you guys missed the previous podcast, go check those out. We talked. We're just shitting. We're shitting on Tekken 8 right now. But hopefully we get to a fucking point where we stop shitting on it. Okay.
We will. Trust me.
Hopefully. But yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. Thank you, David, Mark. Thank you once again.
Oh yeah. Well, you guys have a good night. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us as we delve more into this lovely game of Tekken that we have a love-hate relationship. It's like a weird ex-girlfriend kind of thing, but it's okay.
Yeah. We're like drug addicts
exactly
trying to have sex with crack whores right now. It's bad. It's rough.
No, we're drug addicts that had the perfect girl and then we fumbled it and then now we have a crack whore.
Oh, we're the crack whores then.
Yeah, we're the crack whores.
We're the crack whores. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who would have thought this was our New Year's resolution, guys?
Exactly.
I wished nothing but the best when 2024 hit. I wish nothing but the best for Tekken 8. Now look where we are Fuck you, Bandai.
Yeah.
And that's it. We out. We're done.
Yep, we're out. All right, later, guys.
All right,
Later,
peace,
boys.
guys.
Fuck taking it.
Later.
See ya.